brand new set of Games with Gold titles have been announced for May, worth up to nearly £100, and all as part of your Xbox Live Gold subscription. But before me and Henry get into this month's games, 69% of you that watch our channel haven't hit that subscribe button yet, so what are you waiting for?
Kicking off the month and playing through till half time, that's the 15th of May by the way, we've got Sensible World of Soccer. In case you're not familiar with this legendary series, Sensi, as it's called by fans, was one of the first football games around, beating even FIFA to the punch, or to the kick I guess, by a whole year. Sensible World of Soccer was the series' peak, with an innovative combination of 2D matches and a career mode that let you manage a team as well as play. It was so influential that in 2007, Stanford University included it on a list of the 10 most important video games of all time. So if you've never experienced it before, this is your chance to strap on your boots and head back to 1994. The World Cup might have been over in the States that year, but Sensi brought football home with a well and truly British approach to the beautiful game. Where else could mighty titans face off like Norwich City vs Napoli, or school dinners versus, the local kebab shop team?
What you're getting here is an updated version, with online multiplayer so you can challenge your pals over Xbox Live, and a graphical lick of paint that's totally faithful to the original. And if you're up for a challenge, there's some seriously tough achievements to earn, like thrash 'em for 30G to defeat any team in single player by 10 goals or more. We certainly struggled to get that one, so let us know how you get on down in the comments. Those classic chunky players are still there, as are the ad boards around the sides of the pitch. Keep an eye out and you might even spot a promotion for one of this month's other games with gold. But if you want a real blast from the past, you can switch over to retro graphics and music at any time you like.
Next off the starting line and available all month long is V-Rally 4. This is another classic 90s series that raced back onto the scene after nearly 20 years away. And if you're new to off-road racers, V-Rally offers a bit more of an accessible arcade experience, without sacrificing those all-important sim elements. So, expect to be dealing with tricky surfaces and racing conditions that mean the smallest mistake could make you lose control and end up in the bushes, if you're lucky. If you're racing solo, there's a globe-trotting career mode that'll take you from kicking up dust in Colorado's Monument Valley to climbing the side of Tianmen Mountain in China. The sheer amount of variety is almost as breathtaking as the scenery. You can mix and match course variations, road layouts, and weather conditions on every track to make sure you never have to race quite the same route twice.
Plus, there's a bootload of game modes to keep you on your toes, and your toes on the accelerator, like the classic point-to-point timed rally stages, where it's just you, a co-driver, and a stretch of clear track. Well, clear of cars anyway. Racing through dirt and mud is par for the course here. Or if you want the chance to trade a bit of paint, there are rallycross and buggy races. Or hill climbs where you try and reach the summit as fast as possible. And extreme Cana stunt courses. And then if you can rally a friend or 7, there's a whole world of multiplayer to explore in split screen or using that gold subscription for a spot of online racing. Grab the wheel and grab this great game from May 1st to the end of the month.
Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr is a top-down action roleplay game set in the amazing universe introduced by the Warhammer 40k tabletop game. From the 16th of May through to the 15th of June, this is your chance to bring all those carefully painted miniatures to life thanks to Games with Gold. In the game, you play as an Inquisitor, and for anyone not familiar with Warhammer, that is the highest ranking member of the Imperial Inquisition, driven by the ancient order of the Emperor of Mankind to hunt down any and every threat to the sanctity of the Imperium of Man. And once they found them, well, let's just say those hunts do not end in a stern telling off. Inquisitor has you choosing from 3 classes, Psyker, Crusader or Assassin, before embarking on a mission to purge the galaxy of Chaos worshippers and general alien influence. The game opens on an abandoned battleship in the Caligari sector, with the first few missions gradually giving you a taste of your attack abilities as you cut down Chaos cultists and rescue Imperial scouts. And this being Warhammer, it only gets bigger and wilder from there.
We recommend that you try out different subclass weapons like a sniper shotgun combo, or maybe even equip a power sword to slice and dice those daemons. And as you'd expect from an action RPG, Inquisitor Martyr has an extensive leveling element, so you can unlock skills to power up your class with even more damage, upgrade your executions, or strengthen support abilities to really customize your playstyle. With plenty of lore for Warhammer fans old and new to enjoy, Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr is definitely a game to look into this month.
So far this month, we've had games that let you step into the shoes of an Imperial Inquisitor, a rally driver, and an entire kebab shop football team. But sometimes you just want to play the bad guy, and Overlord 2 is the perfect game for that. Instead of hunting demons, in Overlord 2 you're bossing them around. Technically, you play a Sauron-style Dark Lord, but in practice you're more of a minion middle manager, leading a huge swarm of cackling goblins and pointing them in the right direction to wreak havoc. Most of the time you hang back and let the minions handle the rough stuff, meaning this is the perfect title for any backseat gamers who don't like getting their hands dirty, though you will occasionally get the chance to possess a minion directly.
Sometimes you'll be able to overwhelm foes by sheer numbers, especially if you're just squashing those poor innocent seals. But most of the time, victory will be dependent on your squad's special abilities. Minions come in 4 flavors: stealthy greens, brown bruisers, fireball chucking reds, and blues for aquatic attacks, and you'll need to strategize to make the most of them all. Some interesting chivos to check out include choosing a special friend. Bring gifts to Kelda, Juno, or Dark Fae to woo them for 20 Gs. Or core all 3 to get an extra 40 G for the Ladies Man achievement. Or, if minions are more your type, gain a total of 85 Gs for gathering life force orbs along the way to reach the title of Minion Lover. Grab it from the 16th through to the end of May and indulge your inner evildoer.
So that is it for this month's Games with Gold. We've already marked the dates in our calendars to make sure that we don't miss out, but in the meantime, make sure you smash that like button and let us know which ones you're grabbing down in the comments. We'll see you next time. Bye!